Sorry, you get me all oily after a hot tub, but I realized that I needed to talk to you about some things. Some shit came in to make me remember things about, like, how do I explain this? Remember what I do want and I don't want. And when I was saying I was grateful and all of that kind of shit, I need you to know, if you don't already know, how I view life. I am grateful for every fucking painful moment that I had to process shit in me to be a better person the next day, and to be able to forgive and love and see people who they are as I'm like learning me in a whole different light, I guess. So when I say I'm so grateful, I wouldn't be who I am today if I didn't meet you. Just like the very first video I think I ever sent you was, you ignited hope in me that got me here, out of the puzzle. Peaceful, calm mind kind of shit. So I need you to understand I am always going to be grateful for you in my life. And you don't get to say anything different to yourself. I also know that because of you, I had to learn self-love and self-worth and all of that shit, because your gift is the opposite of mine and you make people question it sometimes. Just like you get lost in your own thoughts and question your worth and all of that kind of shit. You can either be a good infection or a bad infection, just like me. So to your own brain, be nice to yourself. Not to mention, you don't get to change a story that I am claiming that is my story. But I also need you to know, the end of the puzzle, we were never meant to be together in this life. We were never meant to be. We were meant to be best friends. Best friends. And that's what I needed to tell you, that I realized, like, that I didn't tell you, that might actually take some fucking pressure off of you. Because I also know that you fighting any connection or talking or communicating or sharing your issues and problems so that you can actually feel better, I am the only person you can do that with and feel safe with. And I know you know that. So you avoiding being able to be best friends and tell me how I can help you and let me help you, now that pressure is off. My heart is meant to do a different journey. It's attached to someone else, and I had to be able to like claim truth with you, because the spiral, that's how it works. Like, you can't see shit until you do the scary jump to then see something different. I hope you understand that after all of this shit. Not to mention, like, you poor thing had to go through knowing me, the 1.5 years of me trying to navigate the crazy as I'm leveling up to see things different, to then apologize to you or whatever would happen. I am grateful. So you don't get to beat yourself up. I just know that we're also like two peas in a pod. We are literally mirrors of each other. The difference is I can teach you how to get out of your hell. I can be that person that you're actually able to tell your scary shit to. Because guess what? You should know now, I'm not going anywhere. And I will always love you. Always. So you pushing me away or whatever and deciding to stay in your own hell just is causing you hell. I would love to be able to have an amazing friendship with the person that is like home to me. that I feel like I could tell anything to and not be judged. And I know you hold a lot of that in for a lot of fucking people, thinking that you're protecting me. Why you don't want to tell me shit out of you. I know you know that I wouldn't judge you. I know you know all of that shit. But like trying to avoid putting any of that or having me see any of that is just hurting you. Because literally that is the only way I've watched it. Remember? Someone else in my life who chose to try and bury his feelings, avoid any connection, try and hate me, try and do any of that shit for it to only be running from what could have been his best friend and him still alive. So, we're meant to be friends for a reason. And I knew that a long ass time ago. And I know you know that, but I know that you had the other pressure on you, and I want to take that pressure off of you. Because no matter what, I know me, and I would always get pulled back to any of that energy that is like a past pattern of pain or a past habit or a past, it's like, for me, it is a self-fulfilling prophecy that you help me finally see and get out of. It was something that happened multiple times, and I know you know that because I sent you videos crying about it at points in time while I was learning the fucking lesson. But I know you know that you can trust me with anything. If anyone's going to be able to help you even navigate out of whatever situation, it might be someone with like unlimited systems and strategy shit and even funding and all sorts of other shit. Because that's literally what I'm doing to help save and change the world shit. But that means you have to be willing to actually accept help from me and not tell yourself that it is weak in any way, shape, or form to tell me any of your fears, pains, situations, whatever, because that's what's keeping you from feeling better. Fear attached to thinking I would look at you any different, any less than, any of that. Because I believe that we are all shit shows and each day we are trying to get better. We're all fucking broken and have all made shitty decisions. And I don't judge people on their past. And I know you know that. So get out of your goddamn head and start actually acknowledging what feels good for you. Instead of telling yourself your own fucking narrative that is all attached to you not having any kind of joy, happiness, or any of that in your life, I swear you just want to punish yourself. So if you need me to like on your birthday give you birthday spankings, I totally fucking would. Because you are the one that punishes yourself. You are the one that's not allowing yourself to be happy. If you know that you have trusted me with more shit and I know more about you without even having to say words on a lot of shit than anyone else that you can probably think of, do you think it might give you some stress relief to actually purge the shit you're holding in, beating yourself up about, whatever it is? The pressure is off for us to ever like be a thing. But I am your twin in a way of knowing exactly our personality traits because you're the mirror kind of me. All that shit. the crazy shit you're probably having to deal with in your head, how to get out of it, the situations you're in, do you think that it might be an asset? Because I know I'm a goddamn asset in anyone's life. You, of all people, have the biggest asset that you are not willing to accept help from. You might want to ask yourself why. Would you want or tell anyone that you loved or cared about to avoid someone that could help them, make them feel better, actually like divulge and not feel judged and not have all of it on your fucking heart that doesn't need that shit? Not to mention your throat is your throat chakra because you don't speak. You have taught yourself to hold all of your pain in, all of your thoughts. We are our worst fucking enemy in our head, if you didn't know that. I just wanted to make sure that you are fully aware that I want you to be a friend in my life no matter what. You will be a friend in my life no matter what. You're stuck with me. If you don't know that, I'm kind of fucking persistent. And if I feel you or any of it or guided, I don't care. I will reach out to you if you respond or not. If I have to hunt you down, I don't care. You should fucking know that by now. I'm not going anywhere. So stop fucking avoiding somebody who might make you feel a little bit better. Just saying. You don't have to avoid me of fear of telling me all of the things that you were scared of telling me, because that, I know how you feel. I know the shitstorm you got in. I know all of the shit and the habits and the whatever. So let's make tomorrow better, because when you know better, you do better. You can get out of it if you stop beating yourself up for anything backwards. What do you want going forward? I just wanted to make sure you're fully aware that you're a pain in my ass. Huge pain in my ass. And I know, I am not in denial that I am a huge pain. I might be an asset, but I am also a huge pain in the ass. I come with pain in the assness, I guess. But I am sorry and grateful at the same time that you had to like literally watch pieces of my crazy unfold to now feel totally different and happy and want you to be fucking happy and stop avoiding even basic conversations that could make you feel better. Because I know even a FaceTime eye contact can relieve the pain that is on you. I know what I can do to you to make you feel better. And you don't get to go into the why would I want to help you still and blah, 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 and all this shit. And I don't deserve all the shit that goes on in your head. Believe me, I know it's the battle I had to fight this whole fucking year for all the other shit. I know the things that you think. I know the things that like are our worst enemy. I know our downfalls. I know our weaknesses. Pretty familiar. So you couldn't tell me anything that I haven't already battled with. To be able to help you with a fucking map, not to mention maybe relieve some of your stress in the meantime. Just saying. And even if my heart's gone, until that is here and until that is different, I might be open to some pleasure, but I want you to actually relieve some of that shit off your heart. You're not meant to carry the world. Believe me, I know the pressure and the world feeling that we carry. Not to mention the pressure and the world feeling that I bring all by myself. Like I said, huge pain in the ass. But I love your guts. I couldn't not. With everything that I know about us and all the lifetimes and everything, all of that shit, we've loved each other for lifetimes. Because you're home. You are the person who will understand me more than anyone else in this world, probably for a long ass time or ever, because you understand me on a different level. Just like I understand you on a different level. Because our brains expand and we can handle way more than anyone else in the fucking world can handle. That's why you hold the world a burden in your world. I know it very well. So, know that I have no expectation from you other than my best friend counterpart in this fucking world, pretty much. Being a friend. I will be here, and I know you know that if you ever needed anything, I am only a call away. I am always going to be a friend to you. You're fucking stuck with me, like I told you. And I will never, ever regret or not love every single memory, thought, everything, all of it. I'm grateful for every fucking second, like I said. You're the one who triggered so much shit in me that I wouldn't be the person at all even close if I didn't meet you. So you don't ever get to tell me or tell yourself that I might have been better off not meeting you. You don't get to do that. Because knowing another me is in this world actually gives me slight pleasure. Because I always used to say the world doesn't need two me's. No, it fucking does. I, of course, am way better than you. I'm just saying in like the, I don't know. I'll outsell you. I will out negotiate you. I will, because I'm a little competitive in that way. But you don't get to put me on anything else other than that. Other than I would totally kick your ass because I would, be a little competitive and beat you. But don't you think we could be like amazing friends? Amazing friends? Because why let a connection and a home-like feeling where I feel like I can trust and have the best friend that I have ever had in my entire life, pretty much. Just saying. Unless you like punishing yourself at all. Which you do. It's like your crack. So there's that. Breathe. And I'm going to fucking like FaceTime you tomorrow or something. If you do not respond with words like, okay, something, I don't know, I'm going to hunt you down and fucking come kick your ass. I will hunt you down and kick your ass, mister. I am grateful. You're an asset in my life. If you allow me to be an asset in your life, that's the only way. It's not one-sided shit, usually. Yep. That's just, me doing my shit and what I'm told to do and, trying to save a person I could feel that was not helping himself find happiness. He was fighting himself a lot of the time. I was doing the same thing though. I was like mirroring you. It's like 1 step forward, 10 steps back, 2 steps up, 5 steps back. It's a shit show. That's why I'm so fucking grateful that I'm out of it, and I would love to help you get out of it and get your head clear and have you know what your dreams and goals are, because guess what? I kind of put dreams and goals together to make them possible for fucking people. Just saying. Literally, that's my job. So, let me genie up on you. Because everything I kind of touch turns to gold. Just saying. Or I explode in it and create their gold to fall into my pockets. there might be that too. But anyways, love your guts. Get out of your head. Okay? Be nice to my friend. I will always love you, Jay. But I really hope you will be open to being like best friends. Because I would really love to have my other half, the only person who would ever understand me in this world, be in my life. Without me having to come with a really, really nice salary to tempt you when I get my first funding of Shady Fucker money. Just saying. Because that's going to happen. And then I'm going to have very nice salary to say, get your ass over here and help me with this shit. And then what you gonna do? Pretend like I didn't send you this fucking video to say, hey, do you want to be a friend? You want to make it nice and awkward when I send you, you know, like your work proposal with some zeros? You could do that. Send you like, you know, awkward, make shit awkward instead of just, you know, being a smartass like I know you can be and responding. Just saying.